Hello everybody, this is Kathy and welcome to Mini Kit Monday. Now, as I'm sitting here, look at that sunshine. We have maybe more, 6 inches of snow, and it is so bright out. I hope it melts. And watching my video, I forgot all about using those rub-ons. Oh my goodness, I started out, I laid out the 6x6 papers that I decided to use that matched my background. And I just went crazy, you guys, with this layout. There are so many different colors that I added to this layout. And it's kind of busy for my taste. But I am so glad that I challenged myself to use different patterns and mix all the colors together. Now, as you can see, I am using one of Scrapbook Generation Sketch, and I think the reason I didn't show it is because it's a paid class, so I went ahead and purchased it. Now, I did take another 6x6 sheet of cameras and kind of cut them and matched them as best I could because they were 6x6, and I'm going to tuck it at the top and at the bottom. And I also used my espresso ink from Close to My Heart and distressed all my little squares so they would pop. And now I'm just using scraps to mount my photo. Now, I didn't even think about where I put the little squares from Doodlebug, and I didn't want to really cover that up. So I went ahead and glued my photo mounts down. Now, I did leave the right photo. I didn't put any glue on them. That lays on top of the left photo. So now what you see me do is just kind of dig through all these little bits and bobs. I had pulled them for different colors to match my 6x6, and I've really gotten a lot of good use out of all these bits and bobs, even though there are several left over. This is our last layout, and hey, don't forget to go check out my friends. There's Shannon and Dolly, Becky, Daisy, and Tracy, and myself, and see what they are doing today. And okay, let's go back to my layout. I went ahead and just kind of going through all my embellishments, and I end up using that big heart and this felt flower up at the top cluster. And I think I left a lot of that in of me going through all the little details. And I kind of pick and choose. And so now I'm going to start gluing my cluster down on the left. And glue this. Now I went ahead and used art glitter glue on that acetate heart, and you can't even see the glue behind there. If it's a busy pattern on top of the acetate, I go ahead and use my liquid glue. So now I'm going to tie some bows. I end up having 3 things that I needed bows on, just to add a little detail to my layout. Now I couldn't find, I know I have some somewhere, and I need to develop some Valentine-ish kind of or photos to add to this layout, or I just might send it to somebody else to use. I'm not for sure, but I tend to scrap faster if I just use these place photo mats than I do if I can't find a photo to match on my paper. I may have to get some black and white photos developed just to use on a busy page like this. Now, right now, you've seen me put all my clusters together. Now I'm going to nestle in the title. Now I'm using these Dear Lizzie, She's Magical thickers. And I'm going to Frankenstein the F into an E. Real simple, I just used an I. And as soon as I get that situated where I want it, and then I will start gluing. Now this is where I just trim that down, and I realized that I trimmed it too short, so I get the other side and just glue that on there. The last thing I do is I finally use up the square diamond, or well, they're square gems, and I put them like diamonds on my layout. I just tucked them in 3 different spots. I'm sorry if you can hear my husband's TV. It's super loud. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, this is where I end the video, and I hope I bring it back so that you can see the whole thing. There'll be close-ups in the end. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.